What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're playing some more Fight Night Champion. Today we are facing off against Danny Jacobs. This is going to be a very, very interesting fight. This dude is such a game middleweight contender. I think he fought Golovkin, he fought Canelo, he's fought some very big names in the middleweight division, and he's held his own, man. He is very, very much so held his own. So we're going to rock and roll. We're going to go up against Danny Jacobs. I didn't even know he was in this game, man, so this is going to be interesting. But let's rock and roll. It is a 10-rounder. It might be a very, very interesting fight. I don't care if it goes to a decision. I don't care if it goes to a knockout. I don't care how it ends, man. As long as Jose Luis is the man being his hand raised, I don't care how it goes. But here we go. So far, so good, man. It's going to be a different fight, I feel like, to the last one. I feel like this one is definitely going to be a little bit more aggressive. It's going to be a bit more of a war. And so far, I'm getting that vibe. Lovely straight counter there from Jose, though. Let's go. And again, that man is a beast. Danny Jacobs coming forward, throwing a lot of shots, but he's getting clipped early. He's getting clipped quite a bit, as we see there. On a rip to the body. Jose Luis being very, very explosive early. Nice straight. In out of range for most of Jacobs' onslaught there. Let's go. Another straight lands, man. Jose landing a lot of counter punches early in this fight. Jacobs has thrown a high percentage this round as well, man. Setting the pace, these guys. Looking forward to seeing how it ends up, though. Even if we do go to a decision, it is a guy I wouldn't mind going to a decision with, if that makes sense. This dude's a beast, man. Okay. He's blocking a lot of these shots. Nice counter there, though. And again, let's go. Jose Luis making short work of these shots so far, man. I feel like he's just a slicker fighter. Jacobs going to come in. He's leaving himself open quite a bit. And Jose is picking him off. Lovely uppercut there. Slipped through the guard. That was nice. Nice jab. I think Jose has the longer reach, but Jacobs is a little bit taller. There we go. There we go. Nice start to the fight. 4% recovery to 6. We did beat him up that round, though. That was definitely a good round for Jose Luis. Going to go again. Going to wait for him to lean in, overextend, and then land them counter shots. Let's see how that goes, though. Tried to counter to the body there. Almost did. Nice work so far from Jose. And again with that straight. Fighting on the back foot for most of this fight. I know this dude's game plan is to walk us down and give us some trouble. Kind of like Canelo and Golovkin. Just this dude, obviously, is a little bit of a... He's a nice boxer, this dude. I enjoy watching him fight. I really do. I enjoyed the Canelo fight. I enjoyed the Golovkin fight. He wasn't out of that fight. He wasn't getting totally dominated in them fights, either of them. So he's definitely up there for me. He fought very well in the Canelo fight. I would actually like to see a rematch. I don't know, I'm probably not the only person that would. I think Danny Jacobs is such a good fighter. I really do enjoy watching him fight. And I was kind of happy to know that he's in the game. I actually forgot he was in Fight Night. That is how long this dude's been around, man. He's been in Fight Night. This game came out so many years ago. He may be a young fighter here, but it's still the same Danny Jacobs. This is a big, big fight, though, for Jose. Because obviously Golovkin has beat Danny, and so has Canelo. If Jose can do the same, he is named with one of them guys, man. He's named as one of the guys that has beat Danny Jacobs, and now we need to see who is the best. That's how I see things anyway. I see it as if we beat Danny Jacobs, obviously Canelo has beat him, so has Golovkin. It's like, okay, Jose can be put up there with them guys now. Put in the same sentence as Golovkin and Canelo, and then hopefully we can get them fights. But we'll see how that goes, man. How do you see Jose fighting Canelo, and how do you see him fighting Golovkin? How do you see them fights taking place, and how do you see them going? I want to know down in the comments below, guys. Do you think... I think Golovkin, I can't even speak. I'm trying to concentrate on this guy and commentate at the same time, and it usually doesn't work very well. But I can see Golovkin landing some big shots against Jose, and maybe even knocking him out. I don't know. I think Canelo, that is going to be a very interesting fight as well. Both guys hit like a freaking truck, but there you go. Danny Jacobs seeing some big trouble with that eye. I believe that is the straight rights, the counters that have been doing that, so we're going to keep more of them. Hopefully, we can maybe get a stoppage. There we go. Nice left hand. Jacobs not out in this one, though. Starting to land to Jose's body quite a bit. And this is his game plan, man. He wants to get us up against the ropes and land an onslaught of punches. We can't let that happen. I've got to stick with the jab and move. Nice shots there. Good shot there. Got to stick that jab out and make him move. There you go. Trying to fight in on the inside. Fighting well, though. Jose is doing pretty nicely. Nice counter. And again. All shots landing there for Jose Luis, man. Big shot lands there. Uppercut through the guard. Beautiful boxing tonight from Jose. I'm really enjoying this career mode. This career mode's probably been my favourite on the channel, and we've had some really, really good memories on this Legacy Mode series that we do so far from both fighters, man. Every single fight we've done has been memorable. We've had Bailey Wilson hitting like a freaking truck. We've had Alfonso Martinez, the best counter-puncher I've ever seen. We've had Bailey Wilson, we've had Adam Wilson, we've had Jimmy Lawrence. I know his name's James, I like to call him Jimmy. But yeah, we've had some really, really good career modes, man. And this one's probably my favourite just because we really have to rely on our boxing ability. We can't rely on that power like we have done for most of the others. We have to really just rely on being a good boxer to get us through. Not every fight is going to end in knockout like a Bailey Wilson where we just dominated everybody. And I'm liking that. I'm liking the fact we have to rely on these certain abilities. That's pretty good, man. It makes it a little bit more realistic. He's not the hardest puncher in the world, man. He can knock you out, but he's not the hardest puncher. He needs to rely on his boxing to get him through some fights. And when we got people with granite chins like Golovkin and Canelo, it's going to be interesting. A lot of people talk about Golovkin's chin, but they don't really talk about Canelo's. He's had a very, very hard chin as well, man. He's hard to hit, though. He moves his head very well. There we go. They gave us all 3 rounds so far in this one. I'll take that, definitely. The stamina for us is okay. I mean, near enough halfway through the fight. I mean, we will be. And we've been landing quite a bit to Jacobs. His eye's swollen. I can see us getting another win here. I don't really want this to be another one-fight episode, but if it is, man. I don't care. Really, it's all about just getting these W's, man. I would like to be able to just stop him, but Jose just doesn't have that power, man. It's going to take us a few more episodes to get to the belts. That's fine by me, man. These fights are very interesting. And I hope you guys are entertained. Nice shots there. I mean, I want to knock everybody out. That is the game plan, but Jose Luis just doesn't really have that power, and that's kind of interesting. I love the fact he doesn't have that power, because it does make things a little bit more interesting against us. We can't just go in there and steamroll everybody, and that is, we need to rely on our boxing, and that jab, our head movement, our blocking, just our ring movement in general. We need to rely on that, so makes things a little bit more interesting in this career mode. Nice 3-punch combination there, 2 to the head and 1 down to the body. Good straight. Jacobs, he's trying to move in. His whole game plan is basically just push forward and see where it goes. But Jose's done a really good job of backing away, fighting on the back foot. Landed some nice sharp punches here. He's made Jacobs chase his tail for like 3 rounds, man. Nice hook there. What are they booing? What the fuck? Okay, there we go. Nice straight. Nice counter there. That's what we want. Nice jab through the guard. Jose fighting everything right so far, man. Everything is going pretty much to plan. Just got to keep an eye on that stamina. Don't want to start throwing too many punches and lose a lot of that stamina. We've got 5% recovery there. That's pretty good, but Jacobs got 10. Later in the fight, Jacobs might have some moments, but look at his eye. The eye is swollen shut. Halfway through the fight now. Jose Luis looking for another dominant win here. And he get it. Danny Jacobs standing tall and walking forward. He's walking us down. He's trying to anyway, but we're keeping that jab in his face. We're keeping our movement on point. And we're trying to box around him here. Let's go. Nice jab. Like I said, Jose does have a few inches of reach over Danny Jacobs, so that is definitely going to be a factor in this one. Nice straight through the guard. Nice jab counter. Trying to fight him back. There we go. Managed to get some space and we're back. Nice straight as he's coming in. Double jab. And a straight. There we go. Lovely combination. I think Jacobs might be cut. Which is definitely good in our favour. Nice left hand there, followed by a straight right and another left. We're getting enticed into a brawl here, man. I don't want to throw too many punches. We've got to stick to the game plan. And we know this dude's going to walk us down. We know that is his game plan. He wants to put on that pressure and make us work. We can't have that, man. Yeah, Danny Jacobs is now cut. That cut is going to give him some problems, man, because Jose has been landing that straight all fight long. Nice jab. Beautiful jab. Boxing on point tonight for Jose Luis, man. Again. This dude's actually a very good boxer. I remember at the start of the career mode, he was okay. Now he's turned into a very nice boxer. He's kind of adapted. And we do see fighters adapt in real life throughout their career. Sometimes they change styles. And the style kind of works out for him. We've seen Jose go from a little bit of a brawler to a world-class boxer. Sticking with the jab, moving well. He's a very, very slick fighter now. Which is nice, to say the least. I've got to watch that stamina though, man. I feel like when I commentate about random stuff and I don't talk about the fight that we're currently in, I throw a lot of punches and then I lose a lot of stamina. But there we go, round 5 is down. Jose Luis doing everything he can so far. I believe he's winning the fight. Halfway through now, round number 6. Let's go. Nice straight again. Danny Jacobs gets clipped there with a nice left. I can't throw too many shots though. I don't want to throw one and done because then Jacobs will outwork us, but every time I see that opening, I'm kind of throwing. Nice double jab. Oh, nice overhand from Jacobs, though. And a nice uppercut. Let's go. That's what we want. Jose standing firm, though. Does not fear the power coming in from Danny Jacobs. Maybe he should. This dude's a pretty good fighter. He's definitely up there in terms of middleweights of today. I think he's just so low in the rankings in this game because we've got, like, Sugar Ray Robinson, Jake LaMotta. We've got all of them guys up there, you know? Got all the middleweight greats up there. I believe Marvin Hagler's up there as well, man. I can't wait to get some of these other fights. Carlos Monzon as well. Very, very excited, man. I don't mind going to a decision with Danny Jacobs, man. Like I said, he's one of my favourite fighters of today. Watch his fight with Canelo. Watch his fight with Golovkin. The dude doesn't back down much, man. He is a freaking beast. He's always ready to scrap, man. And that's what I like about him. You can see him here. He's getting pieced up here with these nice, accurate straights, but he's definitely still coming for us. He's definitely still gunning for it, man. And I know if we let our guard down and we get clipped with a shot, it could be all she wrote for Jose, man. It really could. We got to watch out. I'm going to hold on. I'm going to let him hold, man. We need to get that stamina back up, and that is definitely something we're looking to do. Nice straight. Going to flick that jab. Lovely stepping counter. That was nice. Beautiful head movement from Jose tonight, man. Kicking ass. Double jab. I think it's been another round for Jose. He's landed some very crisp shots. There's another one there. Not really gone to the body too much in this fight. Really been trying to work that cut. Trying to get a stoppage from a doctor. But there you go. 10% to 9%. It's okay. Oh, they're saying he's losing, man. He's busted open. He's cut. He's bruised. We're going to go into the 7th. Can Danny Jacobs land that big shot? Is Jose Luis going to walk away with the W? There we go. Really just trying to utilise that jab. Pick him off as he comes in. It's been working for 7 rounds. Hopefully it can work for a few more. I'm so sorry I haven't been finishing fights though. Like, it does annoy me a little bit, I'm not going to lie. But it is part of the game. I know some of you guys love the knockouts. And I do apologise if I'm not like satisfying your knockout needs. But I know, like, when we fight someone like Peter Manfredo, I feel like we're going to stop him. I think he's the next fight. I wanted to fight Jacobs and Peter Manfredo in this video, but then the video would have been like 70 years long, and I don't want to bore you guys to tears. So yeah, I guess we'll see how this one goes. If I finish him in the next round, I'll put Manfredo's fight in. Oh, lovely uppercut there from Danny Jacobs. That was a really nice uppercut. Something I forgot to mention as well, that Jose is actually higher ranked than Danny Jacobs. So Jose wanted this fight, man. He really wanted this fight. And he's got it. I mean, Danny Jacobs has been so game, walking forward, trying to walk us down and put us up against the ropes. Jose's done such a good job of staying away and landing at range. Let's go. Nice jab straight there. Big counter. I think it was actually Danny Jacobs that countered there. Gonna land the uppercuts. Nice straight. Danny Jacobs landed some shots. Jose Luis, this is the problem, man. He could be gassing out. Okay, here we go. Want to go to the body there. 30 seconds left of round number 7. Got to be careful. Oh, a big shot from both men. They both land big thunderous shots to the dome. Jose landed one to Danny, and Danny landed one to Jose. Let's go. Big fight. These guys are putting it all on the line tonight, man. And I think Jose is going to come up with the W if he just stays calm and collected. 3% recovery, you're kidding me. We definitely landed a lot of shots, but I don't think we landed that many. For this round, then, I'm just going to kind of take it off. Look at the points, man. 70 to 60. I'm just going to take it off. When I see him leaving openings like that, I'm going to counter, but I'm not looking to throw too many shots. Whenever he's able to get countered, I'm going to land. I'm going to bait him out there, trying to bait him with a shot, and then we come in with another. Usually the jab's a good weapon for that, because he will throw after the jab. He steps in a lot as well. And then we usually can land some opening strikes. Okay, I don't mind losing this round, man. As long as we don't get knocked out or down. I don't mind losing a round. Having a round off, get some stamina back, and then round 9 and 10, come back and pulverise him. Straight there. We could be winning this round, bro. Okay. Get that jab in his face. Good shot there from Danny. Let's go. Just got to keep that head off the centre line. Going to keep running and try not to get hit with any big shots. I know one shot can change the course of this fight, and that is obviously a dangerous thing when we're fighting someone like Danny Jacobs. Let's go. Keep backing up. Keep waiting for them openings here. Sorry. Oh, big shot. There we go. Shots like that do land. Danny Jacobs now pouring it on, trying to. Has he got the stamina to, though? That is the question. Jose definitely hasn't. Has Danny Jacobs got the stamina to be able to go for that finish? I don't think he has. If Jose gets rocked, I think Danny Jacobs hasn't got it. We will see, though. We will see. We've still got a few more rounds. Good shot there. I'd actually give this round to Danny. Maybe that's just me, like, trying to be generous, I guess. Because Teddy Atlas has gave every other round to Jose Luis, but big quick there for Danny. Let's go. Another round down. I think we should have got some stamina there. We got 7%. You're kidding me. So did he. Threw so many more punches than I did. But there you go. It is what it is. Round number 9. Let's go. The penultimate round. Let's go. Gotta make sure we don't get caught with anything silly, you know. Could you imagine he just knocks me out cold in the 10th? I would cry. We've put on such a good boxing match. I just don't want to get clipped now. That's all we need. Jose Luis fighting well off the back foot, though. Something he's done in the last 2 fights. He's done it against Caballero, and he's doing it here. I don't think we're going to see it more often. I think it's just for these kind of fights where it is a bit dangerous, and Danny Jacobs is definitely a dangerous man. I think Canelo and Golovkin are going to be like this, where we fight a little bit more defensively. But we're definitely defensively sound, man. Like, we're not a bad defensive fighter. I do like fighting on the front foot, but I also like to sit back as well. Like, I can do both. I think I do defensive fighting a little bit better, though. If we have a look at, like, the Alfonso Martinez career, where I was a counter-puncher. If we have a look at, like, the Adam Wilson career, when I was kind of like an outside fighter. I think I've done a lot better as a rangy, like, long-range outside fighter than I do on the inside. Like, Jimmy Lawrence, I got beat by someone who was, like, a really, really low-ranked fighter. And the same with Bailey Wilson. I like the Bailey Wilson career mode, but I believe if we didn't have the power that Bailey Wilson had, we would have struggled there. We would have struggled a lot. Here we go, though. He was very short, Bailey Wilson. He hit very hard, but I think if he didn't have that power and he was just an inside fighter that didn't really hit hard, he would have been in trouble. And so would I. Okay. I feel like this is my favourite career, though, just because we haven't got the power. We haven't got a lot of stuff this career. We've just got to rely on our boxing ability. We're very fast. We've got nice movement, but our power's definitely not there. I'd give this round to Jacobs again. Obviously, one more round in it, and I do think Jose could come up with a nice win here. But there we go. Another round down. Jose Luis looks like he's running away with it. One more round to go. Round 10 out of 10. Let's see how it goes, man. Oh, big shot. Danny Jacobs lands a few more of them. We could be in trouble. But Jose, being a defensive genius. Now, this is something he doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to hold on, run down the clock. Jose Luis never holds on. I never hold on in any career mode. So whenever we get clinched, It's because they want to clinch. And I'm not going to say no, man. You know, like, we want to run down the clock. We want to win this freaking fight. I don't want to get clipped because of the low stamina. Picking him off at range, though. Look at this. Beautiful boxing from Jose Luis, man. 2 nice shots there. Now, usually I would... You know what? We're going to empty the gas tank. Let's go. Going to push forward a little bit more. Start to land. Get off me. Let's go. This could be such a stupid decision. Could you imagine if he clips me? We go down. Fight could be in jeopardy. Okay, maybe a bad idea to start pouring it on with the stamina we got, man. Our stamina looks like a freaking tic-tac, but there you go. Nice straight. Perfect timing on these shots from Jose. I want to see who they give it to. Oh, a nice shot from Danny Jacobs, but he holds on. Why wouldn't you want to push forward and try and land these big shots? I don't know. So I feel like Peter Manfredo is next. That's going to be an interesting fight. I do feel like Jose can definitely get a knockout there. Danny Jacobs, like I said though, tough as they come, chin of steel. He has ate some big shots tonight. So was Jose though, to be fair. He's ate some really big shots and he's still coming forward. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I think Peter Manfredo, we're going to stop him. I believe anyway. If I say that now, it means we're probably going to get knocked out in the next video. But there you go. It is what it is. 20 seconds left and Jose Luis could be looking at his 14th win. Let's go. Jabbing the face off Danny Jacobs. But Jacobs has got more stamina. He should be pushing forward and gunning for it, but he let it slip. Jose Luis should be looking at another win here tonight. And I do apologise for another decision. I really do. I wanted to knock him out. But I don't mind going to a decision. I don't mind it. I just hope you guys don't mind it. I am really, really sorry for not getting the knockout. But Jose Luis again comes up with a very, very nice boxing clinic. There we go. We lost 2 rounds on Teddy Atlas's scorecard and every other scorecard. We lost round 8 and 9. And that was the rounds where we kind of took some rounds off and we just relaxed for a bit. And then we came back in the 10th and got another round there. But there we go. Another big win for Jose Luis. Danny Jacobs has been defeated. 14-1 with 11 KOs. Jose Luis still coming up in that middleweight ranking system. Let's see who they offer us, man. You guys can decide down in the comments who you want to see us face off against in the next video. Oh, Sergio Mora. Okay, now Sergio Mora actually beat Peter Manfredo, so that might be an interesting fight. Peter Manfredo 45-7. That is a very nice record though. We are still ranked. We're ranked 20. We can fight ranked 19 Peter Manfredo Jr. or we can fight Sergio Mora, who is ranked 17. Let me know down in the comments below. Or do you want to see me fight Sigmund Richards? Let me know down in the comments below. But for today's video, guys, I'm going to end it here. Thank you so damn much for watching. If you have enjoyed today's video, smash the like button, comment and subscribe, and I will see you for more Fight Night Champion next time. Stay awesome, guys. Have an awesome day, and I will see you all again in the next video.